Hi. So in the last tutorial, I showed you how to use ASP.NET MVC 5 and identity to create user accounts. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use identity to authenticate your users. So the first step that we will do is to create a new class. I'm going to call it public class login model. This class will contain two attributes. The first one is public string email. We'll be using this model to load into the application, and the second one is public string password get set. And let's add some validations. So required error message, please provide an email. Let's just copy and paste this one. A password. Okay, so after creating this model, we will jump back to the controller, and here we will add two actions: public action result login. Okay, so this one will return a view. This is the get action that will return the view that contains the authentication form, and the second one is another action with the same name, but this one is async task of action results login, and this will be and add the HTTP posts attribute, because this action here will handle the submission of the form. Okay, now after that we are going to add the authentication form. So I'll right click on the name of the get action and add view. So create login model, hit OK. So delete this line of code here. Just I'm going to add an action link here. So this action link will so the first parameter is the link text. So sign up, and the name of the action is create customer. So if the user does not have an account, so he clicks on this link and he will be redirected to the sign up page where he can create his account. Okay, so this is the link, and let's and that's all. Okay, that's all for this for the view, and I'm going to create a new action here, which is the home. It's already here, so the home. So if the user successfully logged in, he will be redirected to the home page. So add a new view here, home empty. So now, so here h3, welcome. You have successfully logged in. Okay, so and I'm going to add a new action link. So html.action link. So sign out, the name of the link, the string, and the name of the action will be log out. So we will have a log out action inside our customer controller. So now we will write the logic inside our um, login action model. So let's start. So if model state is valid, we will write some logic here, and if the user did not enter the password or the email, so he will be redirected to the same page with the same input that he has entered. So return view with the same model. Okay, so now if the user entered the correct, not correct, but if he entered all the fields, he entered an email and a password. So we will, in the first place, check if the user with that email exists in our database. Application user wait user manager that find by email and that email, and here find by email asynchronously async. Okay, so if user is different from null, so here application user see the weight of user manager that finds find async. So user dot username, so find async. This method looks for a user by his username and his password. So and model dot password. So okay, let's follow this. Else here we will return view, and we will have view bag that's msg message. There is no user registered with this email. Okay, and else if the user is different of null, so we will look for that user with that password, and if inside an if, so if c is different of null, okay, so if c is different of null, so return redirect to action, and we will redirect him to the home page. Else return redirect to not return action but return view, and now we'll just copy and paste this one here, and please provide valid credentials, or please verify your password. Okay, so let's see what we have done till now. So if the model state is not valid, we will return to the same view with the data that the user have entered, and then if the user model state is valid, so we will look, we will search inside the database for the user who have that with that email. If the user exists, then we will check if there is a user with that email and that password. If that user exists, we will redirect the user to the home page. If not, we will redirect it to the authenticated page, and we will tell him that his password is not correct. So this is the whole logic behind the authentication. Just now we are going to add some more code, a little piece of code here that will make everything to work. Okay, so now the final step is to add two piece of codes. The first one is this authentication manager object, which is called auth manager. So that will be used inside the second piece of code here. So add this piece of code, so an object of type claims identity, so the user manager, and make sure to change because I copy and paste it from another project. So this one here, so C, copy and paste this little piece of code here, and just make sure to follow the same logic if you want to make sure that the project and the authentication will work for you. So as I told you, add this little property here of type authentication manager and this piece of code here. Okay, and finally we are going to add the sign out or logout action. So public 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 action 12 um, logout or sign out. Okay, so now we will test our application. So make sure to add these links inside the login page. This action link here that contain that will allow the user, if he doesn't have an account, to will be redirected to the sign up page and create his account. So this action link take as parameter the string that will be represented in the user interface and the name of the action inside the controller, and do the same inside the home page. That will this link here, once clicked, he will sign out the user, and the user will be redirected to the authentication page. So now we are going to start the application. So if the user does not have already an account, so he clicks on the sign up page. So we will create a new account. So the user will be, for example, Ahmad Ben Mansour, age 23, country Tunisia, email, for example, let me change my name, but it's just Ahmad Ben. Email, let's say this email and the password. So he clicks on create. So when the user is successfully created, he will be redirected to the login page. So here he enters his login and password. He unlog, and as you can see, if he log it in successfully, and then he can sign out to exit the application. And as you can see, when I click on the sign out page, I am redirected to the login page. So this was the user authentication tutorial with ASP.NET MVC5 and identity. I hope you liked the tutorial and see you in the next lesson.